no light over here. This one has a few different functions to it. If you've never fired a Thompson before, in particular the full auto variety, this is going to be different than a lot of the ones you've ever done. It has two settings here. It's got, this is your fire selector. This is, when it's pointed back at the shooter, it's single. So it's semi-auto. You're going to get one round per trigger pull. Here, all the way forward like this, full auto. You pull that trigger, hold it, and stop till you run out of ammo. Try not to do that. Try to find it first.
Okay.
This is a safety selector. This is all the way back around to forward, that's fire. Now, unlike a lot of new firearms these days, this thing, good examples right here. See how the bolt's closed? When the bolt's closed, it'll fire. This one, actually the opposite. It fires from the open bolt, so as soon as you slide the magazine in, bolt lock to the rear, it is ready to go. Watch that finger control. Even with the safety on, make sure you keep the finger out this way somewhere. Magazine insertion. There's kind of a T shape right here. Right in here. You do not have to turn it upside down like this. I just do it for demonstration reasons. It's easier to see.
Okay.
If you, basically the easiest way to do it is to kind of tuck it underneath the arm, twist it off to one side, manipulate it this way. This is the release. So just push up, it'll slide out. When you want it to go back in, that's it. So as soon as that goes in, with the bolt locked to the rear, it's good. Go from safe to fire, you're off and running.
Okay.
Back is single, pointing forward is full.
Yes. And by the way, is anybody shooting left-handed? Fantastic. I'm going to be standing right about where you're at the whole time. Actually, maybe a little closer to where you're at.
Okay.
But I'm not really going anywhere. I find to add to the experience, most people prefer to run this themselves. Put the mags in, take them out, do all the, move the bolt, all that other fun stuff. If you don't want to do that, let me know. I'm happy to do it. But I think it adds to the experience if you actually get to feel for the whole thing. Especially when you go home and you play Modern Warfare, you make it look really easy. It's not that easy. This thing, it's really heavy. It's got a compensated barrel, but it's still going to rise up pretty high. That's actually how this kind of stuff happens. We prefer that not to happen. So, best you can, put most of your weight out on the front leg. Since we're all firing right-handed, it'll be on the left leg, and lean forward.
Okay.
The farther forward you lean, the more of your weight you get out in front of you, the more you can control you're going to keep. Now for you, me, we got some extra mass. It's easier to do. The more petite individual, not quite so much. Just watch that. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. If you feel my hand on the back of your shoulder, I'm just trying to keep you kind of pushing forward.
Okay.
Keep that barrel down. I'm not trying to shove you around.
Go ahead and
So
shove me around. I'm a newbie, so I
So there's no shooting from the hip then?
No. It's fun. But I'm here. This is the steel barrel. It'll get hot. Watch your hands. This is what this is. Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Body only. No headshots.
What's that?
No headshots.
Okay.
Brings us close to the camera.
Okay.
First.
You want to try it semi-auto first?
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, you have to do it first 3 shots semi-auto. I just want you to get a feel for it. Then after that, go full giggle. Have yourself a good time with it.
Pointed towards me, that's a single shot.
Yes. Nice.
Nice.
Keep that same point of aim. Flip it around all the way forward. Fire it and burst.
Nice.
Is everybody doing each 2 mags?
Yeah.
All right, so you can leave it on full auto if you want to. Just put it back on safe before we do the next mag. So flip that one around. That's it. See? Back up semi-auto for the next one. Too easy, right?
All right, now my first
Good.
start.